Back in February, Donald Trump began the process of pulling the United States out of the Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty, the INF Treaty, which basically said, hey, we as the United States and you as Russia, we're not going to make these intermediate range nuclear missiles, ballistic missiles, whatever it is. We're going to cut back on missile production. You're going to do it, and the rest of the world is going to do it. That Cold War era treaty, signed in 1987, was one of the biggest reasons we did not have a massive weapons stockpile, a new arms race taking place across the planet. Trump, Donald Trump, pulled us out of that. And do you know what's happened in that 3 months since he pulled us out of that treaty? We're right back in the middle of a new global arms race, ladies and gentlemen. The United States in the last 3 months alone has spent $1.1 billion on new missiles. We are stockpiling missiles like they're having some kind of buy one, get one free sale right now. But don't worry. It's not just us. It's literally everyone across the globe. In the last few months, we have seen expenditures of $116 billion across the globe of people buying more missiles, stockpiling them, concerned that we, the U.S., might do something to them, that another country might do something, that instability in these other countries next door to them might force their country to have to act. The U.S. is being crazy with North Korea. God only knows what's going to happen there. Hell, we want to invade Venezuela, Iran, throw Syria in there for good measure too, because why the hell not, right? $116 billion in recent months on missiles across the globe. And it all stems from Donald Trump. And I take no joy whatsoever in reiterating this. When Trump announced that he was pulling us out of the INF Treaty, you had a lot of people on social media saying, oh, this proves he's in Putin's pocket because this is just what Russia wants. At the time I said, no, this is not what Russia wants. The only people who want this are the people who sell missiles, because they will be the only people who benefit from this. We were 100% correct about that, because they've already made $116 billion in the last few months. They're the ones who benefit. Literally everyone else loses. And eventually, obviously, they lose too, because I don't think their facilities, their homes, their cars are missile proof. So when the next big conflict arises, there's not a whole hell of a lot these people can do except maybe look out their factory windows in horror and ask themselves, my God, what have I done? Why, oh why did I choose this way of life? Why have I decided to sell war just to make a few dollars? I imagine eventually we're going to have a few people, not many, most of them don't have consciences, but we will probably have a few in this country facing that kind of situation. A real Tony Stark type. Like, oh my God, what have I done? That's what we're looking at here. But again, trace it back. It all goes back to Donald Trump pulling us out of that INF Treaty by claiming that Russia was already violating it, so screw it. Although there's actually no evidence whatsoever to suggest that Russia was not abiding by it. The truth is, our defense contractors wanted to sell more missiles. But it's hard to do that when our government signed a piece of paper saying we weren't going to have as many missiles. But if you can get them to tear up that piece of paper, then whoo boy, get ready to sell a lot of missiles. And that is exactly what has happened. Thanks for watching, everybody. And don't forget, if you like what you see here, like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And now you can also become a member of Ring of Fire and get exclusive early access to certain Ring of Fire videos all throughout the week. Just click on the little join button right below the video.